I'm Kate Malone. I make ceramics, making highly decorative pots generally, and they are placed in museums all over the world, and I'm shown internationally and collected internationally, and I live a dream really of a potter doing all those things. The thing that I like to do to balance out my production of making high value pieces is to make very labour intensive pieces for hospitals and parks, for libraries and public spaces, public art if you like. American Express had the vision to place an artist in the community in Brighton at Carlton Hill. They wanted the piece to be relevant to the area. I was thinking, what's relevant to Brighton? Of course, it's the seaside. I'd already made a piece for the library, for the Royal Jubilee Library in Brighton. And then as I scrolled down through the brief, there was a photograph of a flint stone wall. And the whole area is surrounded by beautiful walls, old walls from Georgian times, I suppose, onwards, of brick facades covered with flints. And it was just a sheer coincidence that at the time my own personal study was looking at French porcelain. And I've been looking and studying the background patterns on porcelain pots. One of the patterns which I was really inspired by, it was a pattern that was 300 years old, but it was very much like the pattern of the flintstone wall. So that's how it started, in a small street, in a north-facing narrow street on the side of the American Express building. It's relevant to me and it's relevant to the community. So here we are on site. We've got a sample on the wall. It's really exciting. As well as it working in the daytime, at night it's going to glitter, they're going to light it. And actually in the grout there's some mica glitter, gold and silver glitter, which will twinkle. And all the crystals of the crystalline glazes will also twinkle. It's like a giant jigsaw puzzle. And it'll be 4 men working for a month, putting it up on the 4 walls. 1 in 20 or 1 in 30 are going to be the kids' things that they've actually physically made themselves in the school.
It's the most fantastic opportunity. She's had a very hands-on approach. She's been in the school working with every year group, and to have a renowned international artist working with our children is a massive coup.
When you're grown up, even if you move away or move countries or anything, you'll be able to come back to Brighton, walk up that hill, and you'll be able to say,
that's mine.
That's mine, that was ours, that's the school's. Ooh, if you wanted. There would be eyes, nose, mouth, ears, hair, moustaches, beard, glasses, whatever you want. Yeah, it'll be like a golden, glistening, magical beach. Now here I am in American Express offices where they normally have meetings, and they're getting their hands dirty and making small pieces, very small, simple things, but it really will be part of the greater whole. And so it's just great to involve everybody. Very nice indeed.
Oh, absolutely fantastic. The creativity starts now after about an hour and the inhibition goes. So I could go on forever now.
Yeah. I love it. Brilliant. They're the most mature of all my pupils, and they're actually really bringing a lovely focus and detail, which will add another dimension to the wall. I'm really thrilled. So through the whole process, I've had EPR, the architects, helping me through all the design and the planning proposals. I've had CBRE project managing fantastically. I've had Sir Robert McAlpine really helping on site with the samples and being really helpful. And of course American Express, everybody there. So every single tile is made by hand, every single one's unique. I assembled a team, 5 or 6 people working, that's now built up to 8 or 9 people of 6 different nationalities, making 18,000 tiles for these 4 walls that step down the hill of Carlton Hill. One of the great things about the craft community is that they're all ready to work and excited by big projects, and the team are really enjoying the challenge. We're stepping up to the mark. So what's so special about my glazes is the crystals that grow and develop in the cooling of the firing process. The children and the people who walk up the street will see these crystals, and I hope be drawn in to look at it. I have this mission to put ceramics back into the streets, if you like. And the idea of it drawing a community together and having meaning and significance for the community is very rewarding. I think Amex really wanted to give something to the community and just give something to the public, hopefully to brighten their day with a bit of glitter.
It's one of the biggest employers in Brighton and Hove, and so we've kind of worked cooperatively with them around the big building.
Everybody in the community hopefully will care for it because they've been a part of it. So it's really exciting, really challenging, and a great balance to the work that I normally do. I just hope people will go and see it and walk up that street, and this thing that's taken over my whole life will just seem like 4 little walls to everybody. But it's just a great honour and great pleasure.